Okay, this is 6.0a, adding and subtracting monomials. Should be a review. All right, a monomial is a number, a variable, or it can be a product of a number and a variable. Be more than one. So here are some examples of monomials. 5x is 1, 3x squared, 9x squared y to the 7th, that's 1. Negative 5/2 xy to the 4th, and even the fraction negative 6/11 is a monomial. Monomials with the same variables and the same exponents are called like terms. And we know this from the beginning of the year. All right, to add or subtract them, you combine the like terms. They must be like terms or you cannot add or subtract them. Do not change the variables and the exponents, so leave them alone. So number 1, we have 17x minus 25x. So that's negative 8x. You keep the variable the same. The only thing that changes the coefficient. Number 2, negative 23y squared plus 6y squared. You keep that y squared, and negative 23 plus 6 is negative 17y squared. Negative 15a cubed bc plus 6a cubed bc is negative 9a cubed bc. Number 4, 38x squared y minus 1x squared y is 37x squared y. Number 5, 2ab plus 9ac, those are not like terms, so this is as simplified as we can get. 6, negative 8mn plus 9mn just leaves me 1mn. 2/5 CD minus 1/3 CD. You have to make those into 15ths. So this becomes 6/15 CD squared minus 5/15 CD squared. And then you can add those together, or subtract them, sorry. So 6 minus 5 is 1/15 CD squared. So negative 25 x to the 4th y cubed, those are like terms, so we're going to add negative 25 and negative 25 to be negative 50 x to the 4th y cubed. All right, so now number 9, let's find what's like. So we can combine 3 and 4y. 3y and 4y is 7y. And we can combine 9z and negative 3z, which will give us 6z. 10, 12b plus 8a minus 10b. The only things that we can squeeze together here are 12b minus 10b, which gives me 2b plus 8a. 11, 13w squared plus 9w plus 4w squared minus 31w. So we're going to put these together. So it'll be 17w squared and these together. So I will have negative 22w. Same thing with 12. 10m squared n plus 7mn squared minus m squared n. So these two things are like. So we have 9m squared n plus 7mn squared. Got to keep those straight. Find the sum of 16y and negative 5y. We're just going to add those. I'm sorry, 16y squared and negative 5y squared. So that's going to be 11y squared. Find the difference. We know what the difference is of 10x squared y and 2x squared y. So it's 10. 10 minus 2, sorry, which is 8x squared y. Subtract 9a from negative 15a. Make sure the order is right. So this will be negative 24a. Make sure that order is right. From negative 9cd squared, subtract negative 2cd squared. It's positive, so I have negative 7cd squared. All right, now we're going to move on to multiplying. So to multiply monomials, use the product rule. That means that you add the exponents. So this will be x to the a plus b power. And sometimes to organize yourself, you actually write that out. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So I have x to the 2 plus 3 power, which is x to the 5th. And especially if you have a lot of things going on, it's really good to write that out. So the a to the 9th times a will be a to the 9 plus 1 power, or a to the 10th. If there's no exponent there, it's 1. So 19 is w to the 7 plus 4 power, which is w to the 11th, like this. 20. So you're going to have 4 times 3. You're going to multiply those coefficients times x to the 2 plus 5 power. So that gives you 12x to the 7th power. 12x to the 7th power. 21. You're going to multiply 3 times 5, and then you're going to take x to the 6 plus 2 power, so 15x to the 8th. 22. You're going to multiply the 5 and the 6, and then you have x to the 2 plus 4 power, so I have 30x to the 6. 23, I'm going to take negative 4 times 3. Then I have a to the 3 plus 2 power, b to the 1 plus 5 power. So I have negative 12, a to the 5th, b to the 6th. Got to keep these things straight. So I have negative 7 times negative 4, p to the 9 plus 2 power, q to the 3 plus 6 power, r to the 1 plus 4 power. You got to stay super organized. So I have 28, p to the 11th, q to the 9th, r to the 5th. Here I have 8 times negative 3. Then I have x to the 4 plus 4 power, y to the 2 plus 9 power. So I have negative 24x to the 8th, y to the 11th. Here I have 2 times negative 5 times 3, y to the 1 plus 2 plus 3 power. So 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, times 3 is negative 30, y to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. All right, so these all have coefficients of 1, so this 6 is going to stay. A to the 1 plus 5 plus 1 power. B to the 1 plus 1, this is a 1, plus 1 power. I put the negative sign in front because this was negative 1. So negative 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. So I have negative 6, a to the 7th, b to the 3rd. So I have negative 2 times 3 here, x to the 1 plus 1 plus 2 power, y to the 1 plus 1 plus 3 power. So I have negative 6, x to the 4th, y to the 5th. All right, I'm going to multiply. Oops, I think I did this one twice. Yes, I'm on 29. So 6 times 7 m to the 1 plus 2 power, n to the 1 plus 4 power. So I have 42 m cubed n to the 5th. Here I have 8 times 10, multiply those coefficients, c to the 2 plus 3 power, d to the 1 plus 5 power. So 80, c to the 5th, d to the 6th. Here, let's see. Don't let the parentheses fool you here. I have negative 4 times negative 5, r to the 1 plus 4 power, s to the 2 plus 1 power. So I have positive 20, r to the 5th, s to the 3rd. Here, I have 1/2 times negative 6, a to the 2 plus 1 power, b to the 1 plus 1 power. So I have negative 3, a to the 3rd, b squared. I have 12 times 2/3, y to the 1 plus 4 power, x. The x should go first, really. Those should go alphabetical order. So I'm going to cross simplify. So I have 8, 1x, y to the 5th. So putting the variables in alphabetical order is good practice here. So I have 1/4 times 8 times negative 6, m to the 1 plus 2 power, n to the 1 plus 2 power. So 1/4 of 8 is 2 times negative 6 is negative 12, m to the 3rd, n to the 3rd. Just a few more. Wow, these one step at a time here. So we're going to take the left side first. I have 2 times 4, x to the 5 plus 1 power, y to the 2 plus 3 power. So that gives me 8 x to the 5th, y to the 5th. Here I have 3 x to the 4 plus 2 power, y to the 4 plus 1 power. So I have 3x to the 6th, y to the 5th. Now, since these have the same exponents to the same power, I can just add the coefficients together. This should be 6. Sorry. Okay, there you go. All right, let's look at 36. So I have 20. Oh, back up the chart. 20. A to the 3 plus 1 power, b to the 4 plus 2 power. Here I have negative 2, a to the 2 plus 2 power, b to the 5 plus 1 power. So 20, a to the 4th, b to the 6th, plus negative 2, a to the 4th, b to the 6th, gives me 18, a to the 4th, b to the 6th. One step at a time. So I'm going to multiply these first. 12. I'm going to take these steps out now. M to the 5 plus 3 is m to the 8th. N to the 1 plus 7 is n to the 8th. So 19 minus 12 is 7. All right, here I have negative 5 times negative 3, 15. C to the 1 plus 4 power is c to the 5th. D to the 1 first power, 1 plus 1 is d squared. So here I have 7 times 2, which is 14. C to the 2 plus 3 is 5 power. And then d squared. These are like, so we can subtract them. So I have c to the 5th, d squared. You don't have to show all these steps, but I showed them to you as a process. That's it.